Horizon Just UX, and this is Frozen explained by an idiot by the channel Hi Boy. Yeah, I did the Hi Boy video yesterday. It was really fun. I guess it was about Ice Age, first Ice Age. So it's really like 8-10 minute clips, and he just explained the whole movie the way he sees it. I guess he's high apparently. So yeah, this is the most fun way. I didn't see Frozen, just like I'm pretty sure I didn't see the Ice Age 1. I thought I did, but apparently didn't. I didn't see Frozen either, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's watch it.
Welcome to Frozen. First off, we got three main characters we gotta keep track of here. We got Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff. Okay, Anna and Elsa are princesses, and Kristoff is an ice dealer. I don't know what he calls his job. He deals in ice, like a weed dealer deals in weed. Okay, and they're all kids right now. So Anna goes to Elsa and wakes her up, and she's like, "Yo, let's go fucking play. Let's go build a fucking snowman, yo." And she's like, "Alright, let's go. Use your ice powers and shit." Elsa uses her ice and snow powers to build a snowman and make a bunch of ice and snow. Okay, and Anna's having lots of fun skipping around, hopping from one small snow hill to another, which Elsa keeps creating as she hops from one to another, okay? Increasingly making them higher and higher, and it gets out of hand, and Elsa slips and accidentally headshots her own sister. And then instead of yelling, "Mom, get the camera," she yells, "Mom, help, I shot my sister." And might I just add that this could have all been avoided if you, instead of making it higher and higher, just make them lower and lower. Or just make a big ass patch of fluffy snow for her landing. Use your head, man, come on, it's not that difficult. Anyway, their parents...
Yeah, that's the power of hindsight. Just like how there was a South Park episode, right? Mr. Hindsight, whatever. I love that. I mean, I know Hi Boy added the sound effect, but the way she was jumping and like, oh no, headshot, and the way she falls like this is just ridiculous.
Come in fucking royal clothing. I know this is supposed to be a kids movie, and this is made to point out that this is the king and queen, but still, like, do you fucking sleep in royal attire? What the shit? Why are you wearing this? Anyway, they come in and they're like, "Oh shit, she's cold as fuck." And then the dad's like, "I know where to go." And they ride off into the night on some dummy thick horses. Alright, and they get to these stone trolls, okay? And one old ass stone troll comes in and he's like, "Oh, I can fix this, don't worry about it." And he fixes her head and removes all the memories of her sister ever having powers, okay? And advises them not to tell her that her sister has powers and keep it a secret from fucking everyone, which they follow. Why though? Like, why couldn't you just be like, "Hey, listen, Elsa, what you did there was pretty fucking stupid. How about you don't do it again and just go on with your fucking life? What's the problem?" I don't get it. He also tells Elsa that her powers are strong as fuck and also dangerous, but also cool, but also nice, but also whatever, you get it. They're all cool powers, okay? Tells her that you have to learn to control them. While all of this is happening, Kristoff and his trusty steed Sven, who is not actually a horse, he's a reindeer, are watching. And some stone troll lady decides to keep them.
"I'm gonna keep you."
But can she even do that? No one's gonna ask about this kid. Not even these guys. Do they know this kid, or was he just tagging along? I don't get it. Who are they?
Yeah, lots of things might consider real problematic in this world, like child kidnapping or whatever. He's just pretty okay in Disney World, apparently.
Off point, doesn't matter. Some time passes, Anna and Elsa grow up barely seeing each other at all. Elsa learns to very shittily conceal her powers. Their parents fucking die in a sea accident. Sea accident? Yeah, sea accident, whatever. Some more time passes and it's coronation day, okay? Elsa has finally of age to become the queen, and everybody across the land is coming because they're opening the gates up for the first time in a long time for this dope-ass coronation. And everybody's hella excited. Everybody except for Kristoff. Apparently he gives zero shits.
Disgusting!
Anna is also hella excited, and she meets Prince Charming with sideburns. Elsa gets coronated and she almost loses her cool. Get it? Cool? What's this? Cool? Because she has ice powers and shit. They have a ball, and Anna falls in love with sideburns here, and they decide to get married. So she goes to her sister, she's like, "Yeah, so I met this guy like 5 minutes ago, and we decided to get married. Can I have your blessing?" I was like, "What the fuck, bitch? No, you just met this guy." "Yeah, Anna, what the fuck?" Anyway, they have a fight, and Elsa fucking loses her cool, and shows everybody that she has ice powers, gets really sad, and then plunges the entire kingdom into an eternal winter, and then runs away and hides in the mountains, or escapes in the mountains, or just... she goes to the mountains, and Anna goes after her, right after being accused of being a witch and having powers as well.
So everything was just, mint condition, everything, right? Like, the temperature was just right, like whatever, some degrees, where everything was sunny, everything was green, and she just turns everything into the frozen, turn everything into frozen shit. Nobody died because of hypothermia or something, because of the change of temperature, right? Everybody's fine, it's just, now we are living in winter, apparently.
By Nigel here, which she doesn't, but it brings up a good point. Why is Elsa the only one with ice powers? Did her dad have like a frostbitten penis or something, and the only way to save his fucking dick was to have a baby right away, hence giving Elsa the ice powers of his frostbitten penis?
How did his father get the horse, the frostbitten penis or whatever? What did he fuck to, some kind of a frost giant or something?
Is that theory too retarded? She goes after her sister and leaves Sideburns here in charge. Another genius move, Anna. Why the fuck didn't you leave one of your kingsmen or fucking royal prime minister or whatever in charge? Someone you trust more than this person that you just met an hour ago. Not an hour ago, like you just met that day, whatever. Elsa gets to a place called North Mountain and she builds an ice castle on top of it while singing a super catchy and contagious song in the 50th musical number of this movie. I guess it's the 50th, I don't know, I lost count. And while Anna was on her way up to North Mountain, I don't know how she knows that her sister's on North Mountain, but she does. Who cares? She loses her horse, okay? Then she finds Kristoff and she's like, yo, Kristoff, take me up to my sister. And he's like, alright, fine, later. Now. So they get to moving and they get chased by some wolves. Then they make a sick jump and Kristoff almost falls off a cliff, but then he gets saved by Anna when she throws him a pickaxe that has a rope attached to the end of it. And if she threw that just a little bit harder, that shit would have been through his brain right now. They keep on going and they meet Olaf, a snowman that her sister created while she was singing that contagious ass song, okay? A snowman that is savage as fuck.
And who's the funky looking donkey over there?
That's Sven.
Uh-huh. And who's the reindeer?
Loves summer and is completely oblivious to the fact that snow melts when it gets hot.
Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman.
They get to the castle, Anna goes up to Elsa and she's like, hey, you kind of froze everything over, can you please undo this shit? And she's like, bitch, you think I can undo this shit? You think I control this shit? And then she loses her shit and shoots some ice into her sister's heart. Then she builds another huge ass snowman, this time he's evil, and he tells him to fuck off and chases them off a cliff. And how the fuck did Sven get here so fast? Or at all even, I mean, they just fell off a cliff. Doesn't matter, Anna's hair is turning white, okay, and she's getting increasingly colder because of the ice in her heart. So Kristoff decides to take her to his family, who can fix this. He says, I've seen them do it before. Hey Kristoff, buddy, how are you not making the connection here? She was a little girl all these years ago. So they get to his family and he starts talking to a bunch of fucking rocks. Olaf's like, yo, he crazy. But then the rocks transform into trolls and they immediately decide that Anna and Kristoff will be perfect for each other and they should get married right fucking now. But then Anna's like, oh shit, I'm dying. So the old troll comes and gives his diagnosis and he's like, I can't fix this shit. Only an act of true love can fix this. Cause obviously it's a Disney movie. So they figure, alright, let's get her back to Sideburns and he can give her a true love's kiss and fix this shit. So they haul ass back to the kingdom. Kristoff drops her off and then promptly fucks off. Anna gets to Sideburns and she's like, kiss me right fucking now. Damn, girl, slow down. That's beach. I'm dying right now and the only thing that can fix it is true love's kiss. Cause Disney. What's it Disney? So they're about to kiss, but then Sideburns is like, psych! And then he begins to explain.
There should be some Family Guy type of scene here, right? Every time there is something like, only true love can fix this. Nah, bitch. She needs heart surgery right now.
His evil motives, okay? See, he has 12 brothers, that means he's 12th in line for the throne. His throne, not her throne. So he thought he'd just marry into another fucking royal family and get their kingdom. But it's fucking practically impossible to marry Elsa because she's such a loner and isolated herself. So he tried with her, with Anna, and then stage an accident and fucking kill Elsa and then become king. So he then puts out the fire, locks the door, and then goes off to kill Elsa. You see, after her horse left her, he found the horse and then decided to go up and see what's going down. And he captured Elsa and put her in a cell down in the dungeon somewhere. So he went down to kill her, but then she froze the fucking cell, shattered it, and escaped and started a blizzard. And he starts running after her and trying to kill her. Kristoff sees this blizzard going down from afar and he's like, oh shit, I gotta go back. Then he runs back. Meanwhile, Olaf finds Anna in this huge ass castle. He must have opened every single door before he found her. And he finds her freezing to death and her hair is almost completely white, so he starts a fire and gets her next to the fire and almost melts. And then goes like,
Some people are worth melting for.
my god, I fucking love you, Olaf. Olaf mentions how Hans might have not have been her true love and Kristoff might have been her true love. And then he sees him coming. So they try and go down to the blizzard and meet him halfway. So right now, there are 4 people in the blizzard on the frozen sea. Sideburns, Elsa, Anna, and Kristoff. And Sideburns gets to Elsa and he's like, yo, you killed your sister because of that ice you put in her heart. So she drops to the ground crying and he unsheathes his sword or something and is about to strike her and kill her. Anna sees this and she's almost frozen and she stands between him and her sister, and in that instant she freezes while he's striking her and the sword shatters. And that must be the luckiest shit ever, because if she froze before, she'd been frozen mid-sprint and her sister dies, and if she froze after, she'd been split in half right now. Elsa turns around and she's like, oh my god, my sister, she's frozen, fuck no! And then she hugs her and cries on her shoulder, and then Anna turns back to normal, because that is considered an act of love. And Elsa's like, oh shit, that's right, love, and she suddenly can control her powers. Really? Just like that? That's all it took? You're now an expert. So Elsa turns everything back to normal and gives Olaf his own little personal snow cloud so he doesn't melt in the summer. Sideburns eat shit, they all go ice skating, and that is not how ships work. That's pure bullshit. I give this movie 10 snowballs out of 7 sideburns.
There you go. Alright, I didn't know that was the story. Alright, there was so many layers to it. I feel like, after watching Ice Age 1, right, you can see somewhat of a pattern that it's Disney movies are somewhat changing since then, right? This Frozen is kind of recent one. Recent, sure, compared to the Ice Age at least. Ice Age felt really simplistic, like I said, yesterday, that it feels like a, any average human-made movie, but now with this kind of animal and cartoons or whatever with Ice Age. Frozen kind of, they realize, okay, this is a Disney movie, this is an ice queen basically, and there are certain things happen, but we have to keep to the core that this is Disney movie, love and all this shit. So they basically play things around that. So it's kind of different. But yeah. Apparently this was a really big thing. I remember that Frozen came out with the kids or whatever. It is a kids movie, right? It was really famous. It topped in the charts or something, like, okay, whatever. But yeah, Rebel, that was Frozen explained by an idiot, right? I don't know if he's an idiot, right? This is the best explanation that could be by the channel Hi Boy. If you like my Rickson, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want me to do more Hi Boy videos, comment down. And yeah, I'll see you next time.